Yeah, joining us is Lori Kent from the Local Loop podcast and Stephen Dahlmeier, the general manager at the State Theater in downtown Sioux Falls. Yeah. Thanks for coming in today.
Good morning.
Okay, tell us what we're going to talk about today. We even have a guest with us as well.
I know, Stephen, that's great. So it's the week of my birthday.
Yes.
And
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Guys. And I wanted to talk about one of my favorite historic places in downtown Sioux Falls, which is the State Theater. Now, their birthday is actually coming up too. They're going to have a birthday. They're turning 98, so a couple years older than me, on March 2nd. And I wanted to talk about, they have a plaque out front for the Historic Facade Easement Program. That plaque came about 2006, and it's about the city decides to toss some money their way to restore the outside of the building, which is super important because it's kind of a landmark in downtown Sioux Falls. We have in 1925, it starts being built. It opens in 1926, and it cost about $350,000, which is over $6 million in today's money. So this was quite a building. It is definitely an important piece of downtown Sioux Falls. And then we have a great photo op opportunity too, because that marquee out front just screams selfie.
Yes.
You have to get a picture when you're downtown. And that comes along, it replaces the original one in 1942. And those cool digital signs come in 2016. And so if you've lived in downtown or in Sioux Falls your whole life, you probably know the State Theater has gone through a renaissance. It closed in 1990, and then it comes back, but it took a long time, and we're so lucky that the path of restoration was chosen here, where they restored it, and now it's a state-of-the-art movie theater. Opens in 2020 with really cool leather seats, a 4K projector, and now you can get some beer and wine with your popcorn too. So these are very important updates for me.
Yes, I mean, it is such an important part of history. It'd be such a shame to lose this in the community, I think.
Well, and since it reopened with the renovations, it's a popular place to go. Just talk about just what you've seen there in these last few years.
Yeah, I mean, just last year alone, 2023, we had over 40,000 people come through to see movies, which, all of that coming downtown, helps the local economy too, but also just brings new life into that building that, has such a great history in the community. And so we are excited that the community has been supporting us. Continues to come out. We try to do what we can to program some fun stuff and do some unique things to get people in, and we're very appreciative of that.
Yeah, kind of talk about, the variety of movies you guys do have. I check it out here and there. You guys have a lot of different movies, which is really cool.
Yeah, we like to cycle through. We've got other theaters in town, and so we try to do some counter programming stuff that maybe they don't show. So we bring in some of the classic stuff. I mean, we've done Casablanca and Citizen Kane, but some more obscure films, maybe foreign films from the 60s and 50s that maybe people never saw or never saw on the big screen. Then we do a lot of classic animated films, Disney films, Lady and the Tramp over Christmas. We had sold out shows for that. Just stuff that maybe parents or grandparents saw in the theaters that want to bring in a new generation to experience in the theater versus watching at home with distractions and whatever else happens there. So
there's more to come too. I mean, you're looking to renovate the balcony as well. I mean, to have seating up there too, correct?
Yeah. So we've got the main floor's done. So the lobby and the main floor, so we can get people in and do film. But then we've got a third floor, which was originally an apartment, and so that's been kind of cleared out, and that'll be kind of a rental space that people can do for birthday parties or meetings. And then the balcony space too, which will have another possibly 200 seats up there. So.
Okay. If people want more information on the State Theater, how can they?
Yeah, SiouxFallsStateTheater.org, or follow us on Facebook. All of our information's on there, a little bit of history on there. We're working on doing some revamp. If not Facebook, we do our updates of all of our programming.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning, and happy birthday, Lori.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll be right back after the break.